To keep you informed, Listín Diario, the newspaper of Dominicans, presents the most important news of the day.
Cover news for Wednesday, December 18, 2024. The Director of the National Office of Support for Penitentiary Reform, ONAPRE, Roberto Santana, together with provincial representatives of the entity, yesterday visited the Director of Listín Diario, Miguel Franjul, to whom they expressed their support for the proposal of this media outlet in order to improve the conditions of the Dominican prison system. The Minister of Housing and Buildings, Carlos Bonilla, reported yesterday that the Vehicle Detention Center is ready and in the process of training those who operate there. The maternal neonatal block of the Ciudad Sanitaria Luis E. Aybar has already been enabled to provide maternity and neonatal services, reported the Director of the National Health Service, SNS, Mario Lama. Since I can remember, my life has been a constant challenge. I lost my mother when I was barely a year and 3 months old after she died of pulmonary edema, and I have never met my father, says Leticia Mori, a young 33-year-old Dominican journalist, in her life story, which she says is not only a testimony of pain and struggle, but also of resilience. Members of the Coalición Seguridad Social Digna consider it unfair that insured people have to go to a health risk administrator, ARS, to request a prescription every 3 months for drugs that are indicated for an already diagnosed disease. In the Dominican Republic, there are 850 autopilot, autonomous vehicles, which can circulate without a driver, but are self-driving with a driver in the seat for regulatory reasons, since there are very few countries where they can be used robotically. After having a reserve volume of liquefied petroleum gas of 140,000 barrels for 15 years, the Dominican Petroleum Refinery, Refidomsa, has now increased that capacity to 380,000 barrels, which represents an increase of 240,000, and in percentage terms 171.4%. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translation by Danny Leon.
To keep you informed, Listín Diario, the newspaper of Dominicans, presented the most important news of the day.